Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Box Office Receipts for the weekend of June 7th, 2019. I am your host Tyler Callahan, and we got the weekend top 5 international updates and what is coming out this week. So for the top 5, this was a bit of a disaster for the new movies coming out. In first place is The Secret Life of Pets 2 with 47.1 million. In second place is Dark Phoenix with 33 million. In third place is Aladdin with 24.5 million for a total of 232.5 million. In fourth place is Godzilla King of the Monsters with 15.4 million for a total of 78.5 million. Lastly, in fifth place is Rocketman with 14 million for a total of 50.4 million. So the good news is that I actually got this weekend right again, thanks to my prediction of Godzilla dropping hard past Aladdin. But let's talk about the newcomers. The Secret Life of Pets 2 did not have a good opening, with it being under $50 million. Compare that to the first one, which had 104 million. That's over a 50% drop right there. That's not good, and with Toy Story 4 coming out in 2 weeks, its legs will not be good either. I think this can be attributed, though, to just the really tough schedule that's coming out between Aladdin and Toy Story. The first one came out in July, and I feel this one should have as well. It should have came out after Toy Story. Families do not have enough money to shell out 3 movies in a month, and for the past few years, usually it's Disney that has the big Pixar animated movie in June, and Illumination, either Minions or Despicable Me, comes out in July. I don't know why they decided to switch it up for this one, but it looks like it's not working. Now let's look at the other movie, Dark Phoenix. Oh, where do we begin? Well, it was expected to be a disappointment, already at around 50 million for its opening weekend, and it did less than that with 33 million. It already has the lowest opening weekend for an X-Men movie, and is on track to be the lowest grossing one ever. So to sum it up, it was projected to be disappointing, and it did even worse than that. While a lot of people like to shit on it, it's a shame how this is the X-Men franchise from Fox ends, especially since the first trilogy along with Spider-Man is what helped pave the way for superhero movies today. Let's head over international for some global numbers. Dark Phoenix made 107 million internationally for a worldwide opening weekend of 140 million. The Secret Life of Pets 2 made 49 million internationally for a worldwide opening weekend of 97 million. Godzilla is still not doing well with 213.7 million internationally, for a total of 292.2 million. However, Aladdin is still going strong with 375 million internationally for a worldwide total of $607 million. Very nice for Disney. John Wick 3 is also holding very well with 113.6 million internationally for a worldwide total of 252.2 million. Finally passed the 250 million mark. Rocketman is holding its own with 51.3 million internationally for a total of 101.7 internationally. With a budget of $40 million, this will turn into a profit for Paramount. It just won't be the mega hit Bohemian Rhapsody was. This week we got another 2 movies getting a wide release. The first is the comeback of the MIB with Men in Black International, and the return of Shaft. Thanks to the week opening of this week's movies, Men in Black should have a fine opening and take first place. Shaft is a smaller movie, so it should be somewhere in the middle of the pack. With that, my top 5 for the weekend are: in first place, Men in Black International; second place, Shaft; third place, The Secret Life of Pets 2; fourth place, Aladdin; fifth place, Dark Phoenix. I'm going to go with Aladdin over Dark Phoenix for the same reason I picked it over Godzilla. It is holding strong, and these movies are weak. If 33 million is the best Dark Phoenix can do, it is looking at under 15 million for its second weekend, maybe even less. So that is it for this week's episode of Box Office Receipts. Who do you think will come out on top? Let me know on Instagram at Tyler Callahan Media and on Twitter at Tyler Callahan 95. Thank you for listening, and see you next week.